everyone, so welcome back to my channel again, Intelligent Learners. So yeah, after so long I'm making this video. I was not well at all. So yes, this video will talk about the one marker question which you will have in your board exam. Okay, so and this is all about the one marker question based upon the chapter real numbers. So please focus on the question. So I will explain you how I have done the one marker question concept wise with examples, but you have to use your presence of mind when you will do one marker question, because one marker question will definitely take 2 to 3 seconds to solve, and solution based question will not come, but maybe in 2 marks you will get a solution based question, but in 1 mark sometimes you will get, sometimes you will not. Most probably you will not get the solution based question, and it's just clear about it just depends upon the presence of mind. So whenever you will study, please focus on the concepts, and your presence of mind should be there whenever you will do the questions. And also please subscribe to the channel and like the videos, and also comment what you need more. So yeah, let's get started everyone. Okay, so let's start the questions. Okay, so this is the first question, everyone. And the question is HCF of two numbers. And the two numbers are, one is P and one is Q. Multiply the LCM of the same number is equal to what? You have learned one thing, that HCF, that is the highest common factor, into LCM, which is the least common factor, multiplication of both these, that will be equal to product of the two numbers. You have learned this, right? So product of the two numbers means the multiplication of the two numbers, and the two numbers are P and Q. Therefore, this will be equal to P multiply Q, and the answer is P multiply Q. Simple. Okay, so I think it's very much clear, right? Now moving towards the next question. Okay, now if you will take three numbers A, B, C, and the multiplication of HCF and LCM is what? Now everyone, please understand. Suppose we are taking three numbers, 12, 8, 4. So 12 is A, 8 is B, and 4 is C. Okay. Now first we will find out the HCF. If we will find out the HCF, everyone, by using the Euclid's division algorithm. So first we will take two numbers. Whenever we have three numbers, to find the HCF, we take first two numbers. We'll find the HCF of first two numbers. So that will be 8 multiply 1, and the remainder is 4. Okay. Then this will become the dividend, and 4, the remainder is the divisor, and 4 2s are 8, and the remainder is 0. So whatever the divisor you have after coming remainder as 0, so this will be the HCF. So this is the HCF of these two number 12 and 8. Now whatever is the HCF, so 4 is the HCF. Now this number, now we'll find the HCF of the other two numbers, means the result of the first two and the third one, right? So 4 is the result of 12 and 8 HCF, and the third number is also 4. So 4 multiply 1 plus 0. It means the divisor will be the HCF. It means the HCF of these three number is 4. I think it's very much clear. So HCF of 12, 8, 4 is 4. Now, what is the LCM? So if we will find the LCM, अगर हम LCM निकालते हैं 12, 8 और 4 का, so it will be like 4 1 3 2 and 1 and 2 1 and 3 1 and 1. It means 4 multiply 2 is 8, and 8 multiply 3 is 24. So the LCM of 12, 8 and 4 is how much? 24. Now they are asking the multiplication of HCF and LCM. So 24 multiply 4 is what? 96. So it will be 96. It means if you are finding the HCF and LCM product of any three numbers, so it will be a different number. It is neither A, neither B, neither C. It is not equal to A plus B, not equal to A plus B plus C, not equal to A multiply B multiply C. It is completely a different number. So here, by using this example, we have found that the multiplication of HCF and LCM is completely a different number, which is 24 multiply 4 is 96. I think it's very much clear. Okay, so moving with the next question. Okay, let me remove this. Next question is, what is the decimal expansion of the rational number? The number is 43 by 2 power 4 and 5 power 3. Will terminate after how many places of decimal? So everyone, you know that in the denominator, the base, one of the base is 2 and one of the base is 5. And 2 multiply 5 is 10. So this is for sure, whenever you have 10 as a denominator with any power, it means it's a terminating one. It's a terminating rational number. But now when we have to prove that after how many decimal places it will terminate, so we have to make the power same. So here the power of 2 is 4 and here the power of 5 is 3. But the powers are not same. So we'll make the power as same. So what we will do, we'll multiply the numerator and denominator with 5. Because we have to make the power of 5 as 4. Because 2 has 4 power, right? So it will be like 215, okay? And 2 power 4 and 5 power 4. It means the power is same now. Now, when the power is same, it means we get to know that we have 215 upon 10 power 4 because 2 multiply 5 is 10 and both the powers are same. We will only multiply 2 base whenever we have the power as same, right? So it's 10 power 4. Now we get to know that this number will terminate only after 4 decimal places. Mean this will be the answer. I think it's very much clear. Okay, so you have to make the power of 2 and 5 as same, then only you will get to know after how many decimal places this number will terminate, right? Now moving to the next question. And the question is, find the largest number that will divide this, leaving remainders this. Largest number means you have to find the H.C.F, means the highest common factor. And whenever any number is dividing any number and it is leaving the remainder, अगर कोई नंबर किसी नंबर को डिवाइड कर रहा है और रिमाइंडर भी लीव कर रहा है, इट मींस वो कंप्लीटली डिवाइड तो नहीं कर रहा है उसको, राइट? सो इट मींस इन दिस टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चन जहां पे भी रिमाइंडर लीव कर रहा है, तो 398 के लिए रिमाइंडर है 7, for 436 the remainder is 11 and for 542 the remainder is 15. It means what we have to do, we have to just cancels the remainders. ठीक है, कैंसिल कर दीजिए रिमाइंडर को. And this will be the numbers now after the removing the remainders. Now these are the 3 numbers. Now we can easily find out the HCF of 3 numbers. So whenever we have 3 numbers, how we will find the HCF? We will take first 2 numbers. So first we will take 425 and 391. So we have to use the Euclid's Division Lemma, that is the dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. So the bigger number is the dividend, smaller number is the divisor. And what should I multiply in 391? Whenever I will divide 425 by 391, so I will multiply with 1 and the remainder is how much? 34. I think it's very much clear. Okay. Now, whenever the remainder is not 0, we'll continue the same process. Now, that will become the dividend and the remainder will become the divisor. Now, when you will divide 391 by 34, so the quotient will be 11 and the remainder is 17. Now, you will ask me, ma'am, how this will happen. So I will show you. So 34 ones are 34 and 5 and 34 again ones are 34 and the remainder is 17, like this. So quotient is here and the remainder is here. So I'm removing it because I need the space. Now, because the remainder is not 0, so what we will do, everyone, will do the same process. So this is the dividend and the remainder will become the divisor, and we know that 17 to the 34 and the remainder is 0 here. So it means whenever the remainder is 0, it means the divisor is the HCF. It means the HCF of 425 and 391 is 17. But we have another last number also. So now we'll find the HCF of 17 and 527. So 527 is the bigger number, so it will become the dividend. Now, when you will divide 527 with 17, it will go at 31. Okay, so I will show you 527 by 17. So 73 is 51. One remainder, I will take 7. So 17, 1 jar 17. Okay, and the remainder is 0. So the divisor is the HCF. But when when you have the remainder as 0. It means the numbers 391, 425 and 527, the total HCF is 17. Okay, so that's the question. So कोई भी क्वेश्चन अगर आता है ऐसा कि कोई नंबर किसी नंबर को डिवाइड कर रहा है लेकिन रिमाइंडर लीव कर रहा है, तो इट मींस वो नंबर डिवाइड हो ही नहीं रहा है. जब तक आप उस नंबर में से वो रिमाइंडर आप माइनस नहीं करोगे, सब्ट्रैक्ट नहीं करोगे, you will not able to find out the HCF. Okay, so for every these type of question you can perform the same concept. Okay, now moving towards the next part, everyone. Okay, and the next question is, what is the HCF of this and this? So these are the bigger numbers. So this is not like a 1 marker question. Okay, so this is a 2 marker question, you can say, right? Now this is the dividend, this is the divisor. So we'll divide 12576 by 5042. So I will write it nicely so that you, so I'm dividing it in the corner part. Okay, and by 5042. So by 3s are 6, 15 and 12, and the remainder is 420. By 3 and the remainder is 420. So remainder is not 0. So I will repeat the process. So remainder will become the divisor and the divisor will become the dividend. So what should I have to do? By 4052 divided by 420. It means it will go by 9, right? Because, yeah. Okay. So when I will divide, it will become 900, 9 to the 18 and 9 for 36, 37. And the remainder is 272. I will multiply with 9 and the remainder is 272. Again, repeat the same process because the remainder is not same. So it will be by 1. 272 ones are, and the remainder is 148. Okay. Now also the remainder is not 0. So again, repeat the process. Again by 1. And 272 minus 148 is how much? It is 124. Again, repeat the same process, 148, and this is the divisor, again by 1, and the remainder is 24. So 124 is equal to, again 24, so 24 it will by 5. Okay, and the remainder is, because when you will divide 124 by 24, it will go at 5 and the remainder is 4. So now this will become the dividend, and so 4 6 are 24 and the remainder is 0. It means when you have the remainder 0, so this will be the divisor will become the HCF. So the HCF of 12576 and 4052 is 4. I think it's very much clear. Okay, so these are the long steps. So this is not a 1 marker question. This may be a 2 marker question. But you never know what type of question you have in your board exam. Okay, it's completely unimaginable. So be prepared and be ready for everything, everyone. So moving towards the next question. And the question is, if P, a prime number, divides B squared, then what? If B square, it's dividing, B square is dividing by a prime number. So let's take a prime number 3 and take any square number. If I'm saying 36. So if 36 is divided by 3, it means we can write 36 as 6 square. It is also divided by 3. So if B square is divided by 3, then also B is also divided by 3. So if 6 square is divided by 3, then 6 is also divisible by 3. So the answer of this question is P also divides B. If any square number is divisible by a prime number, then the number is also divisible by that prime number. अगर 36 मतलब 6 का स्क्वायर अगर 3 से डिविजिबल है तो 6 भी डिविजिबल होगा. अगर 7 का स्क्वायर 7 से डिविजिबल है तो 7 भी 7 से डिविजिबल होगा. Okay, I think it's very much clear. Okay, so this is the answer. P also divides B. This is the fundamental theorem of arithmetic. Okay, now moving towards the next part. So this is the next question, and the next question is, which of this is a rational number? So these are the numbers, everyone. So without solving, we can prove the first point A, that it is not a rational number, because this is an irrational number. Root 5 is an irrational number. Root 2 is an irrational number. I prove it. So I will link the video in which I have proved that why root 5 and root 2 are irrational. So there is a complete procedure. So please see on these videos why root 5 or root 2 is an irrational. The process is completely same. So because root 5 is irrational, and root 2 is also irrational, and irrational plus irrational is a irrational number. So first part is completely an irrational number. It is not rational, right? Now, taking towards the second part, agar main second part ko dekhu, here the first number is same in both bracket and the second number is also same in both bracket, but the signs are different. One you have plus, one you have minus. It means a plus b and a minus b. Okay, and what is this identity a plus b and a minus b? A square minus b square. So what is a here? A is root 5 square, and what is b here? Root 2 square. So a square minus b square. So what is root 5? Root 5 into root 5 is 5, and root 2 into root 2 is 2, and the answer is 3, and 3 is a rational number. So when you will solve these two brackets, you will get a rational number. So b is a rational number. Now moving towards c part. In c part, first one is irrational and second one is also irrational, and irrational minus irrational is irrational only. Okay, irrational plus irrational is irrational, irrational minus irrational is irrational. Now moving towards the last part, this is the a plus b whole square identity. A plus b, we are taking root 5 as a, root 2 as b, so a plus b whole square. And what is the identity? A square plus b square plus 2ab. So what is a square? A square is root 5 square. What is b square? Root 2 square, and 2 multiply a and multiply b. What is root 5 square? Root 5 into root 5 is 5. Root 2 into root 2 is 2, plus 2 multiply root 5 into root 2, which is root 10. The powers are same. What is the power here? Whenever you will say root 5, it means the power is half. Root under root means the power half. Cube root means the power is 1 by 3. So here also power 1 by 3, here also power 1 by 2, and here also power 1 by 2. So powers are same, you can multiply the base. So 5 into 2 is 10, and the power is under root only. So 5 plus 2 is 7. And this is an irrational number. This is a rational number. So rational plus irrational is irrational only. So the D part also is an irrational number. I think it's very much clear to you. Okay. So moving towards the next part. So it means the P part only is the rational number. All others are irrational. Now the next question. The question is, you have, if the HCF of this and this, first of all, we'll find the HCF. We don't know what is the HCF. To find the HCF, we use the Euclid's Division Lemma, in which the bigger number is the dividend and the smaller number is the divisor. And when you will divide 1032 by 408, so it will, when you will divide 1032 by 408, it will go at, I think, 2, right? So 216 and 248, and the remainder is 216. So it means by 2, and the remainder is 216. So remainder is not 0. So again repeat the process. So 216 vanja. So the remainder is what? Remainder is 192. So again do the same process. It is 216, 192, multiply 1, and the remainder is 24. Again repeat the same process. This will become the dividend, and 24 will become the divisor, and 24 6za, not 6za, 8za. 24 8za is 192, and the remainder is 0. So the divisor is the HCF. Now what the question is, everyone, if the HCF of this and this is expressible in the form of this, it means the HCF is 24. We have find it. So 24 is expressible in the form of 1032 multiply 2 plus 408 into P. And you have to find P. It means 24 is equal to, please multiply. So this is 2064 plus 408 multiply P. So take this number to the left hand side, and it will become 24 minus 2064 is equal to 408 multiply P. In the end, we have to find the value of P only. Na? So 2064 minus 24 is how much? So 0420 is equal to 408 P. And minus, because you are subtracting the smaller number, the bigger number by the smaller number. So the answer will be of minus. Right? Because 24 is the smaller number and 2064 is the bigger number. So, and it is of minus. So answer is of minus. So when you will divide 2040 by 408, so it will be by 5. So the P is minus 5. Okay. So P is minus 5. So the value of P is minus 5. Okay. So I think it's very much clear. So yes. Moving towards the next question, everyone. Find the composite number X and Y. We know that this is the tree method. This is a tree method to find the HCF, right? So whenever we are writing some number and whenever we are making a tree of that number, so it means we are writing the multiply of these two numbers. Okay. So when we multiply these two numbers, we'll get this number. It means what is X here? 3 multiply 195, which is 3, 5, 15, 3, 9, 27, 28, and 3, 1, 3, 4, 5. It means X is what? 585. So whenever you are branching a single number, it means the total number is the multiplication of these two numbers. So 190 multiply 3 is 585. Now you have to find this Y, and it will be the branch of 5 and 13. Again multiply 5 and 13, which is 65. So X is what? 585. And what is Y here? 65. It's very easy to find out the numbers you have in the tree method. So it's very easy. So whenever you have a big number and you are dividing that number into two parts, it means that number is the multiplication of these two numbers, right? So these are the questions that may come in your board exam, right? So focus on them. And thank you. And next video is all about the chapter polynomial. So focus on that and do not forget to subscribe my channel. And please like the videos and please comment what you need more in my videos. So thank you everyone. Thank you so much.